Okay, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Elvin, and today we're going to be playing more Secrets Can Kill, more Nancy Drew. When I was editing the last video, I noticed that I forgot to do something in the teacher's lounge, so we're going to head back to the teacher's. Let's see if Connie is still here. Uh-oh. Okay, it froze on me for a second. Is Connie here? Connie is not here. Yes! I think it's this key. Yes. Senior final papers. Hal Tanaka, where are you at? There it is. Reminder, submit Hal Tanaka's senior paper to the POM Scholarship Foundation. Here we go. Hal Tanaka, final English essay. Etiquette is the art of communicating in a method that puts the receiver at ease and elicits a feeling of comfort. Etiquette is also essentially founded on reason. When studying etiquette, one must always be on guard for incomplete and spacious instruction. This is such an essay. Such an essay. I'm just going to leave it there. But it is important that we look at it for something later. So now let's go talk to everybody. Specifically, Hal.
Have you heard of Hulk Sanchez?
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same. I worry that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
Do you know the combination to Jake Rogers' locker?
Do you know the combination to Jake Rogers' locker?
I'm sorry, Nancy. I can't help you with that.
Connie told me you study too hard. Is that true?
Connie doesn't know my study habits. I can handle my studies. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library. Bye, Nancy.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but then you never go to the library. Let's go talk to Connie. Connie's still not here. Okay. I wonder how hard it is to turn off the soda machine alarm. Let's go talk to Hulk.
How's it going?
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
That dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine. Real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's.
But they weren't really friends. Is that what you're saying?
Jake didn't really have friends, and Hal, he may seem pretty chill, but I've seen him crack a couple of times. He's seriously uptight.
Crack a couple of times?
He's got a temper, a bad one. He lets the pressure build and build until he's wound so tight the slightest thing sets him off. Like last week, I strike him out during gym, and he goes ballistic and charges the mound. He's got some serious issues. Now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
I'm really sorry you got injured. Does that affect your chances of playing college ball?
I had a little sprain, no big deal. Within a week, I was better than before, and impressing the football scouts. I'm as strong as ever.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He seems like a cool guy. His family used to sponsor the annual football awards dinner until last year. You know, he's the one who found Jake's body.
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
Why do you think she hangs out at the gym so much?
I don't know. She's a pretty good athlete, but never joined any of Paseo Del Mar's teams.
Tough time?
I heard she's been having some money problems.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
I love how, compliant these people are with giving me information. I ask and they tell, at least for now. How, my buddy?
Hulk said your locker's right next to Jake's. Are you sure you don't know the combination?
I remember one day Jake was mad because he couldn't open his locker. He told me he wished he had a phone handy. Would that help?
See ya.
Goodbye, Nancy.
He wished he had a phone handy. So that's a bit of it. Connie, come back! I need to talk to you! I'm sorry I sent you away! So it's a bit of a stretch, but you're supposed to deduce from the knowledge that he wished he had a phone handy that you look at a phone and the numbers that spell out Jake are the numbers you're supposed to use. And they expect you to figure that out just from Hal saying that he wished he had a phone handy. Which, you know, is, I guess, reasonable. It just seems a bit of a stretch to me. But let's go ahead and open this. So what is it? 5, 2, 5, 3. Five, 2, 5, 3. English essays through the ages.
Hal's English essay is the same as this essay.
Oh, it's by Prudence Rutherford. I love Prudence. She's in another game. We'll meet her later. Judo Today. New judo trends, tournament winners, holds and throws with style, facing opponents with skill. Masked marauder flattens foes. Onlookers and participants alike were stunned when an unknown last-minute entry swept the competition in Juan Paseo del Mar's 5th annual men's judo tournament this month. Wearing a cloth mask to conceal his identity, the winner, who identified himself only as Neneko, impressed the capacity crowd with his quickness and control, defeating opponents well outside his weight class. Such excitement and his incredible throwing techniques will make next year's competition even more of a threat. Will the Masked Man return? Okay. And a video. Empty. Break-in at local pharmacy. Paseo County Police responded to a break-in at the drug station pharmacy on 80th Street in the early morning hours yesterday. Whoever it was knew exactly what they were looking for, said Police Chief Tokdig. They broke in the building through the back window, took the drugs, and were out through minutes. According to the report, several vials of Hectanol were taken. Hey, we read a magazine about Hectanol. We were just lucky that no other damage was done to the store, said owner Stephen Oitenta. The alarm report came into police headquarters at 2 a.m. on Thursday morning. Police responded and were on the scene within 20 minutes. A broken window was spotted immediately, but the thief had already left the scene. Anyone with information concerning this crime should contact Paseo County Police Department headquarters. So it looks like he was collecting stories about things going slightly wrong. Let's go look up, what was it, 5253? Let's look up his code in the library catalog, because one of the codes told us to do that. 5253. Evidence by Jake Rogers, Under My Seat. Okay. Aha! This is where we, this is where we're going to use the elements. Problem is, I don't know which of these symbols refers to which element. And I don't remember how to find that information. So... Oh, right. No, you don't need to know. So it said that there's a matchbook behind the schedule at Maxine's. And when we looked there, it had been ripped off. So we're going to have to find that matchbook later. But the matchbook has the starting symbol on it. And then the elements each have a number and a direction that tells you which one to push from that first symbol. So that's how we work this box. Okay. Let's go see if Connie is back yet. And if she's not, we will go talk to the guy at the diner. There she is.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Your medallion has a symbol that means crane, and crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed. I gotta go now. Later. What is it you want now?
Oh, she's getting hostile.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway? I gotta go now. Later. Hey, Nancy, need something?
Hulk told me money's been tight for you these days.
What a dork. Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye. Hey, Nancy, need something?
I'll let you go.
Adios.
Okay. Now let's go to the diner. No, the diner. See if the detective is here.
Hi, Nancy.
I think you should know that I got a threatening phone call from someone named Mitch Dillon.
Interesting. Mitch is a suspect we're looking into, and he probably caught wind that you're snooping around. But I wouldn't pay him much attention. If he does anything else, let me know, and we'll take care of him.
How is he involved?
You don't need to know at this time. Just concentrate on the students and finding Jake's journal. We have Mitch covered.
Uh-huh. Okay.
When the police looked through Jake's locker, did they take a videotape?
No. We didn't. You're thinking there's something important on that tape. Important enough that Jake hid it.
Something like that.
Good lead. Find that videotape, Nancy.
I found a notepad in the library that seems like a message from Jake.
Really? Tell me more.
It says, "Things to remember me," and seems to give clues about the answer to my fate lies in a box.
This is the best lead we've had. I think I could break the case. Follow whatever directions he gave to find this box. His journal could be in there. Excellent work, Nancy Drew. But remember, you need to keep a low profile and be careful.
Bye, Uncle Steve.
Goodbye.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
Why were you in Jake's locker?
Crap. Here we go.
I'm writing an article about the murder for the school newspaper.
Oh. I have no idea. What else can I do for you?
Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows on the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, I totally got busted. It was a senior prank. I had to spend 2 days in detention.
Wasn't that the night Jake was murdered?
Yeah, I guess it was. Never really thought about that.
What can you tell me about Hal Tanaka?
Hal's an exchange student who's all scholarships and study. He's very intense about becoming a doctor.
How well do you know Hulk Sanchez?
Big guy, big muscles, big dreams. A lot of football scouts have been coming over to watch him play. He must be under a lot of pressure to perform.
Is your dad the owner of Gray Enterprises?
Yep, that's him. I have an internship in the computer department at the plant. It's mega boring, but it'll look good on my college application.
Didn't I hear that Gray Enterprises went bankrupt?
So what if it did? My dad is working really hard to get the company back on track, and it doesn't help to have vultures like you gloating over it.
I'm sorry, Daryl. I didn't mean to gloat.
Wow.
That's okay. I'm just a little touchy about it. What else can I do for you?
Didn't I hear that you found Jake's body?
Yeah, I did. The student council president gets keys to the school. We had an early morning council meeting and... I found him lying there. It was the worst thing I ever experienced in my life. And I really don't want to think about it right now.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
That might be an indicator of the times that this game was released. In current day, I don't know of a single school anywhere that would give the student council president keys to the school building. But I'm not sure that it would have done that back then either. This is really loud still.
Good recovery on Daryl's question about Jake's locker.
Thanks, Uncle Steve.
But reported for school newspaper? It's not that great of a cover.
I had to think on my feet. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Let's see if we can go talk to anybody else, because at this point it's just talking to people. And or we could go into here. Let's see, the password was note, and I have the Braille dictionary on my phone, so it's that one. Where is it? That one. That one. And that one. Furnace. Okay, that's kind of scary. Established 1967, Paseo del Mar High School.
You plagiarized your senior essay on etiquette, and Jake knew about it.
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this, I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
Looks like we need to talk to Daryl.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
See you later.
Farewell, Nancy.
How's it going?
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug station pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
Oh. Why would you proudly proclaim that the only thing you know about is football? I mean, football is fine, but learn about other things.
Goodbye.
Later.
You're just feeding into a stereotype at that point. Oh, he's not here.
Hey, gorgeous. Glad you stopped by.
Daryl, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm seeing someone else.
Hey, I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
So, what's been going on?
Well, your uncle isn't here if that's who you're looking for. I'm sorry for saying this, but he's kind of a Mr. Cranky Pants.
How so?
He's on edge from drinking all of our coffee, and last week he seriously freaked out on me.
What happened?
I don't know. He lost something in the diner and accused us of stealing it. He went kind of psycho.
Hal Tanaka told me Jake said he had a meeting with you once. But I thought you said you hardly knew him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had to talk to me about work.
Talk to you later.
Oh, before I forget, someone left this note
Aha!
for you. It was on the counter when I got back from break.
From Dylan HVAC. That's who called me and threatened me. I have the solution to your mystery. Meet me in the basement of the maintenance room at the high school. Okay.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay. Do I have to put the code in again? No. Okay. Here we go. Ah! Okay, Okay, close! Close! I need to look at this to figure out what I'm supposed to... Okay, so 10, far right, 45.
Ouch, too hot.
Ow, right, okay. I'm not gonna make it in time! All right, 45. But you're where you need to be. Ah! That's it. Is that not it? Oh no! Ah! Ah! Oh no! The good news, you got a really good tan. The bad news, if you consider third-degree burns a tan. That's what that said. Okay. Ah. Okay. I think I know what I did wrong. There. This one needs to be at the far right. Oh, no. Far right. Oh. Okay, I did it. So we can't go back up on the elevator. Oh, there's the matchbook. And there's the starting step. We're almost ready to finish this game. There's a video. We need to go watch the video. VHS. That ages this game. Oh. Hulk is the hectanol thief. Connie was the masked man. And we already know Hal Tanaka plagiarized his essay. Well, let's save it and go talk to them about these things.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition. Jake Rogers had it all on videotape.
Yes, Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
I think it's really
Did
cool.
you kill Jake to stop him from blackmailing you?
Are you crazy? Of course not. I didn't kill Jake.
Jake was threatening to expose you, maybe even make you lose your black belt, and he forced you to break your date with Daryl. Life would have been so easy with him out of the way.
I didn't kill Jake.
Okay.
See you later.
If you
Bye.
say so. We already talked to Hal, but let's just see if he
Oh,
has
it's you,
anything to
Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
say. I bet you are.
See you later.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Let's try to confront
I'm
Hulk.
not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
Too bad.
Jake knew you broke into the drug station. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he found out I stole the steroids and threatened to turn me over to the cops. It would have meant the end of my football career if I didn't cooperate.
What did he want from you?
You name it. Chauffeur, errand boy, bodyguard. He loved ordering me around like I was his slave.
Did you kill him?
I'm not a killer, Nancy. I didn't do it. The last thing Jake had me do was deliver a note to Daryl Gray. It was in a sealed envelope, so I couldn't read it. My bet is Jake was blackmailing Daryl.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Okay, let's go talk to Daryl. Apparently, Jake was blackmailing everybody.
So, how'd your date go with the mysterious note-leaving guy?
Let's just say he almost took my breath away.
Good, so I'm still in the running for you.
Daryl, I'm not interested.
Okay, I get the picture.
Hulk Sanchez said he saw you delivering an envelope to Jake.
Okay, so I gave him an envelope. Big deal. It was about a school project I'm working on. Hey, what is it with all these questions? I'm really starting to wonder who you are exactly, Nancy Drew. I'm out of here. If Maxine drops by, make up a good excuse about why I had to leave. See you around, Nancy.
Okay, that would get you fired in real life.
Nancy, you look terrible. What happened to you? Are you okay?
Somebody set a booby trap for me in the school. I'm pretty sure it was Mitch Dillon who set it up.
Okay, we'll handle this and get Mitch off the street. We can't charge him now or we'll blow our cover, but once this investigation is done, I guarantee you he'll pay for this.
Daryl mentioned that you had lost something last week?
Yes. I lost my wallet. A lot of my undercover contact information is in the wallet, including yours. You can imagine what would happen if that information fell into the wrong hands.
Did you ever find it?
It was in my hotel room all along. I think I was drinking too much coffee, starting to affect my mind.
I found the videotape Jake made. It shows some students that Jake was blackmailing.
Was one of the students Daryl Gray?
No.
That's surprising. My intuition says that Blondie Burger Boy is involved in this somehow. Good lead, but we really need to find that journal of Jake's.
You and this
I
journal.
think a student may have killed Jake because he was blackmailing him. Or her.
You're getting great leads, but think and may have are not good enough. We need to find hard evidence, like Jake's journal.
You are obsessed with this journal.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything left for us to do other than the puzzle in the library. So let's go do the puzzle in the library. And that'll be the end of the game. Or close to the end of the game, anyway. Okay, so the first one we have is XER3. Where is XE? 54. HG. 80. TE. Which I think stands for tellurium. If I remember correctly from my high school chemistry class. Where is it though? TE, 52. HF. I don't remember covering HF in my hafnium. That's a word. 72. ZN. Looking for things in a sea of letters is difficult for me because, as I mentioned before, I am mildly dyslexic. There it is, 30. LA. There's LI. What does that say? Lanthanium? 57. AS. Arsenic, 33. C. Carbon, 6. Y. Tell me that doesn't say yeetnium. It's blurry, I can't tell what it says, but it looks like yeetnium. Yeet. 39. ZR, 40. K, potassium. I remember that one. Potassium, 19. KR, Krypton. Krypton? Like Superman's home planet? 36. IR, iridium, 77. Helium, 2. Natrium, sodium. When in my middle school chemistry class, when we learned all of these things, we also learned like the Latin words. So sodium we had to learn was also natrium, which is why it says Na. But anyway, that's 11. Iodine, 53. Chlorine, that's 17. And silver, right there, 47. Okay. So that's everything. Let's take a look at the list real quick. Remaining 18 steps. The matchbook is the first step. So there should be 18 elements. So let's count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have them all. And what was the first step? No. Where's the matchbook? Oh, there it is. So, this thing. It looks like kind of like a person? So we're starting there. And then up 2 for helium. Right 1 for carbon. I believe the next one is sodium at left 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we have chlorine at 17, which is down 2. There's a 30. ZN down 1. Oh, I messed up. Was there a 20? Okay. Try this again. We start here, and then we go up 2. The next smallest number is carbon at 6, which is right 1. The next smallest number is sodium, left 3. Chlorine, down 2. Potassium, right 1. Down 1. Up 4. Left 2. down 3. And the next smallest is ZR at 40, which is right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silver, down 1. Tellurium, left 3. 1, 2, 3. 53, up 2. 1, 2. 54, right 3. 57, up 2. 72, left 1. 77, down 2. And then left 3. There we go. We got the videotape. Let's go watch it.
This is the story of a student council president gone terribly bad. Let's take a look at what kind of homework he's bringing home from Daddy's top secret military industrial aerospace factory. But what does Daryl do with this stuff? He's too stupid to really know what it all means. But he's not too stupid to know how much these industrial secrets are worth. You see, Daryl's selling out to our local air conditioning guy, Mitch Dillon. Not sure what a guy specializing in HVAC does with satellite schematics, telemetry encodings, and signature intelligence, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's not exactly legal. But it's probably worth a lot of money to Mitch to keep it quiet. Breaking news, check it out. I found out who Mitch is selling Daryl's secrets to. This dude, can you imagine?
Oh.
This dorkoid is the ringleader of some kind of clearinghouse for military secrets. And Mr. Clueless just forgot his journal full of important notes like contact numbers, system passwords, project code names, amounts paid, etc., etc. And some other stuff I don't understand, but I can tell that this guy will pay top dollar to get it back. But just in case, should anything happen to me, I'm putting the journal in a safe place. I taped it underneath one of the book carts at the school, but I doubt he'll give me much trouble. Just a ton of cash. So if you find this video, come look me up. I'll probably be long gone from Paseo del Mar and tanning my bod on my very own private island, retired at 17.
This is why you don't mess with blackmail, kid.
Aunt Eloise? Is that you?
Uh-oh.
I need something to make this work. Detective Beach, I didn't expect you.
I just thought I'd come by and see how you're doing. You seemed kind of in a hurry. Did you find the journal?
Yes, I found your journal.
My what?
Jake's journal. I found Jake's journal.
No. You said my journal. You said that you found my journal.
Nancy?
Why don't we step into the living room and have a nice chat about where my journal is, Oh, and why don't you give me your cell phone? I'd hate to be interrupted during our little tete-a-tete.
So, this Detective Beach, an undercover assignment, was just a ruse to get me to find your journal. You killed Jake, didn't you?
Yes, I did con you into this undercover charade, and you just ate it up. I mean, you had the lingo, the self-important attitude. You're a real Snoopy Susie, aren't you?
I don't
but
have
as
a
far as murder
self-important
goes,
attitude.
No, that was my former partner, Mitch Dillon. But stop with this delaying tactic, Detective Nancy. Where's my journal?
Behind the tapestry, that's where the safe is.
It's in the entrance, behind the tapestry.
What's the combination?
I know none of the numbers repeated, so I'm gonna go delta, 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 delta.
Delta, 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 delta.
That's not it, Nancy.
Zeta Mu Mu Pi.
Zeta mu mu pi.
You're trying my patience, Detective Drew. What's the combination?
Kappa Lambda Kappa,
Kappa
Sigma.
lambda kappa sigma.
Hey! What the? Get me out of here, Nancy Drew!
I'm sure the police will be happy to transfer you to another set of bars. So long, Detective Beach, and hello, prisoner number 4321A. Dear Dad, case closed. Mitch Dillon and his boss, formerly known as Detective Beach, are on their way to prison. The police still don't know his real identity, but his trade in top-secret information has been stopped thanks to Aunt Eloise's burglar-proof safe. Daryl has confessed to selling information about his father's military projects. Despite the damage this has caused Gray Enterprises, Daryl's father has forgiven him. Connie returned her trophy, but the judo club refused to take it and is opening their competitions to women next year.
Equality!
Hulk agreed to pay for the damages to the pharmacy, and Hal has gotten his scholarships. And I'm headed to the beach, where the only cover I'm going to go under is a beach blanket. See you soon, Nancy.
Oh, I don't know what's on the diner menu. What is creature sauce? I'm gonna go ribs with creature sauce. That is concerning. Okay. So this is just extra things that you can do. Jacques. It kind of shows how in-depth you got in the game. I missed a lot of things. So there's that. But that just means you can buy the game and play it and try to get all of these achievements yourself. Oh, yes!
I've always wanted to visit Japan. From the exotic food and wild fashion in the cities to the nature and tradition in the smaller towns, I know there's going to be a ton to see and do. As a thank you for all of my hard detective work, P.G. Krollmeister has reserved a room for me at one of the area's best ryokans, or traditional inns. It'll be nice to finally take a break from solving mysteries and to spend a few weeks without danger and dark secrets hiding around every corner. I've already heard that the ryokan I'm staying in has quite a reputation. I'm not sure exactly for what, though. Well, I'll find that out soon enough. Join me in my next adventure, Shadow at the Water's Edge.
It's one of my favorite Nancy Drew games, but it's not the next one we're going to do. The next one we're going to do is Message in a Haunted Mansion, because we are playing from the beginning to the end. There is one game between this one and Message in a Haunted Mansion, but it's not really available for download. You can't buy it anymore. It's not on Steam. It's not on the Her Interactive website. They just kind of let it die. I've heard it wasn't great, so I've never played that game, and I never will, probably. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing, and if you subscribe, please consider hitting the bell, ringing the bell, so that you'll be notified for future uploads. But until the next episode, I'm Elvin, and this has been Nancy Drew, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye!